Hey everybody, it's Mike from Reno Propulsion Labs. I'm coming to you today out here at Shields and Sparks. It's about 50 degrees out. We're going to be doing a range test today on the tilt board. So just a heads up, it's about 50 degrees outside, so we should get probably about 10-15% less battery life than we usually would. With all my gear, I weigh about 220 pounds, 230, somewhere in there. So obviously your mileage may vary. This is going to be a pretty flat ride, at least for our area. Should be about, I'm guessing I'm going to get around 30 miles, 30 to 35 miles today. We'll see what happens. If we don't finish it on the ride out here, go back to my neighborhood and kind of cruise around there until we get the battery down to, we're going to test it down to 72 volts. So for some reason, the company says, the makers of tilt boards say, only go to 72 volts, but that should be 50%. So I'm thinking that we can go down to about 60 volts on it. So we're going to test the battery out there. Right now we're fully charged at 84.1. I'll show you that once I get the board out. So right now I've got it packed up. I figured I'd show you guys it in the car. It fits great in the back. It's a Subaru Crosstrek. Fits great back there. So it should fit in the trunk of most standard size cars, I would think, but we will see. And sorry for the poor audio quality here on my Insta360. So I'll just be stopping, showing some video throughout the ride. I'm not going to video and make you guys watch the entire ride because that would be ridiculous. But anyways, we're going to get started. So, got the tilt board. We're at 80.1 volts stopped. So far we've gone 4.39 miles. All right, we're out here with the tilt board runner. We're at about 7 miles now, between 7 and 8. We're at 79 volts left on the battery. That should be somewhere in the 70% range. So far the battery seems to be doing well. We're out here on Veterans Parkway. We got a e-skate and a Vesk one wheel out here with us too. So they're not going to be great measurements for how far you can go with your buddies, but I think we will be good to go for any GT ride. So here she is. Okay. Oh, a little bonky, a little bonkerino. All right, so we're up here at the top of Rattlesnake Mountain with the tilt board. We're at, right now it's showing 77.8. We got Ron doing curb nudges at 9 miles. I believe that was probably about a 700 foot elevation gain on that, so should be good to go. And we're up here. We got the what skate is this again?
The Velar. I don't swear Velar.
We got the Velaro up here.
The Velar, just not Velaro.
What?
Velar, not Velaro.
Oh, the Velar. Sorry, Velaro is a gas station. So we got the Velar up here, the tilt board runner, and then the Vesk GT with the tech rails on it. We're mobbing today. Alright, into the main loop there. We're at 73.7 on the battery life, so we're still over 50%. According to our voltmeter, just a little bit over empty according to the company. We're going to go ahead and take this guy home and continue to run it around until we get her down to it doesn't move anymore. Oh, now I'm feeling it. Yep. Okay, let's see what it's at resting. 71.8. I mean, I've got power. I just don't have the power I used to. Here, let me stop real quick. All right, so we're here at 72 volts. We got about 25 miles in. I'm back at my house. It was a good ride. We had a good time, and I feel like you could definitely continue at this speed. I mean, it's slower, obviously slower. We maxed out at about 30 miles per hour, coming back up a very slight incline. But yeah, I would say 25 miles is probably your max. If you weigh about 230 pounds, it's about 65 degrees out today, so not optimal for the battery, but not bad. So, but if you're a little bit lighter, I'd say you could easily, you know, trust 30 miles on this thing. Keep up with one-wheel GTs, that type of stuff. But some of your, you know, the Goad Master Pros are definitely going to leave you in the dust. So it's the next day. It started getting a little bit dark and cold. So yesterday we started our ride. It was about 55 degrees out. By the time we ended, it was warmer. It was in the low 60s. We probably saw a little bit of degradation on the battery levels because of that, but nothing crazy. We ended up getting 26 miles after my last little clip that I recorded. We went out and did another mile or so on it. But basically what happened is we really started to see a lot of drop off after 72 volts. So we brought it in. I think we ended a little around like 71 and a half. But at full throttle, I was dipping down to about 67 volts. So I would say that if you're a heavier guy like me, about 230 pounds with my gear on, you're going to get probably about 25, 26 miles on a full charge. The batteries on that are a 20S 7P configuration, so it's got it's a heavier battery, but it does have a lot of capacity in it. So yeah, again, 84 volts. So yeah, if you get one of those and your plan is to go ride with one wheels, ride with one wheel groups, that type of thing, it'll definitely keep up with them. It'll keep up with your GTs, definitely keep up with your GTSs, and anything below that, of course. The only thing I think it'd have trouble with is the float wheel, but yeah, I was very impressed with it. Today we're out here on the Tahoe Pyramid Trail. We're going to be scouting out a portion of it. Our local one-wheel group, called Reno Sparks Tahoe One Wheel, is going to be adopting a portion of the trail. And again, if you like the video, like, follow, and subscribe. And if you want to save 5% off your Float Life order, you can use coupon code Reno Wheel. If you want 10% off of your Shred Lights, go click on the link below. Use that same coupon code Reno Wheel. And if you're looking to buy an EUC, EUC code is one of the best in the business. And if you click on the link down below, that also helps support the channel. So thanks for watching. And if you have anything to say or you have any questions, just leave a comment below. We should have the review video coming out shortly.